If you like Daredevil Season 1, you'll love Season 2 because there's more drama, more love, and more long drawn out hallway action sequences. No, but seriously, those are the best. Okay, so I finished watching the second season of Daredevil. I watched the whole thing, I binged it, didn't stop, didn't take any breaks. I made myself at one point I made myself a sandwich holding my computer, well, not holding it, but I had it like on the counter. I watched the whole thing, didn't stop. Is that a good idea for my mental health? Probably not. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I love this show. I think it's the best comic book show, whether it be on Netflix or on television. It's great. It's fantastic. Almost everything about it works. There's only a few things that kind of bug me, and I'll touch on those later when I get into spoilers. But even the things that don't necessarily work aren't so terrible that it bogs down the show in any way. Just like the first season, all the performances are great. Charlie Cox is fantastic as Daredevil. What's her name? Elodie Young? Yeah, she's good as Elektra. But oh my god, the standout out of all of these is Jon Bernthal as the Punisher. He absolutely kills it. And the weird thing is that I remember watching the trailers thinking, he's just kind of being Shane. But when I thought about it some more, I kind of realized Shane is essentially the Punisher in the zombie apocalypse. He is what the Punisher would be. So, I mean, he kills it. It's great. The story throughout the season is good and it is consistent, but I will say that it does climax around the middle. And I guess when you're talking about story, that's how it's supposed to be. But, I don't know, I wasn't necessarily as invested in the season finale as I was around the middle-ish of the season, and even past the middle, but I don't know. Basically what I'm saying here is that the finale wasn't strong. I'll go more into later when I'm talking about spoilers, but yeah, that's the finale. It's not a great finale, if I'm gonna be honest. I just wasn't invested in what was happening, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I didn't walk away from that finale, just going, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. It's not what I was hoping for, I guess. But the show definitely delivers on the action. It's the same real and gritty feeling style of fighting that you loved from the first season. Foggy, he's kind of a mixed bag this season. So, and you guys saw this in the trailer, so this isn't necessarily a spoiler, but I don't know. But he's all like, you're just spending all your time getting hurt and being a daredevil. You're not spending enough time with your friends, and you need to help me win our cases and blah 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 blah. And it does get annoying at times, but there are definitely areas in the show where you're definitely on Foggy's side. Like, Foggy has all the right in the world to be mad at Matt. I don't know what else to say about this without spoiling it, so I'm gonna rate it, and then I'm gonna dive right into the spoilers. Oh boy, I am in a creative dilemma, so I guess I'll just transition my movie rating system, which consists of a movie either being the best movie of all time or balls. Yeah, I'll just transition that right into TV shows. So I am going to give Daredevil Season 2 the best show of all time rating. Alright, if you haven't seen it, you better get out of here. I'm telling you, leave, like, right now, because I'm about to spoil something in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kingpin is in this season! That's right, folks, the giant egg in a suit is back, except this time, he's in prison scrubs. But, yeah, I really enjoyed Kingpin this season. I liked his little storyline of how he took over the prison and all that, and how he invited Punisher, I guess, into prison to release him again. I don't know, I thought it was really cool. I actually thought that whole scene where Punisher just made that outburst in the courtroom, I don't know if I necessarily buy that. Like, that's kind of weird. But then, when he got to prison, I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. And I guess I'll talk about Karen and Matt's little relationship. I don't know, I didn't love it. I kind of thought that Karen and Foggy had a little thing going in season 1, but I guess not. I don't know. It was weird. I actually definitely like Matt and Elektra. a lot better. But I mean, I guess it works. And you know, at the end of the season, we had Matt, thank God, revealing that he's Daredevil, because that's one of the things that I hate most in superhero movies and or TV shows. I actually made a video kind of about it in why love interests in superhero movies suck. But one of the things that bugged me about the season was that she kind of played the role of, you know, the love interest that's just all like, why are you so mysterious? You're always running off, and you never make time for me or whatever. And you know, that's just tell her. Just tell her. Even if one of your enemies finds out who you are, it doesn't matter whether or not Karen knows about you being Daredevil or not. Like, it doesn't matter. He's still gonna come after her. So just tell her. It would solve so many issues. And, like, nothing bad is gonna happen if you tell her, because even if your villains find out who you are, it doesn't matter whether she knows about it or not. She's still gonna be in danger. So just tell her. So that's why I was fucking relieved at the end of the season when he finally reveals to her that he is Daredevil. But I think that my favorite episode of the season was definitely the episode where Punisher had Daredevil tied up to, you know, the brick wall. Just because I love hearing them argue and seeing their different ideologies clashing. It's fantastic. Just some of the script in the show is just amazing. Some of the lines that get delivered just really hit you. And you're just like, ooh, I don't know who to go with, because you can kind of see both Daredevil and Punisher's points. Okay, so I did not love the season finale of Daredevil season 2, just because I guess I wasn't all that invested in the whole Hand storyline. You know, it wasn't bad. I mean, obviously, I still very much enjoyed the season as a whole, and I did enjoy this, but I didn't love it like I wanted to. And I think that's also because the whole Hand storyline just pales in comparison to how interesting and invested we were in the whole Punisher storyline. So, and I mean, Nobu, he's a cool villain and all, but it's not satisfying for him to be the last guy that we fight. And I mean, and he just starts shooting ninjas. Like, why? There's no real reason for him to even be there. Punisher just shows up, and I don't know. It wasn't great. Still liked it, just wasn't great. Alright, I think I've rambled on enough about this show. It's great. Go watch it. And while you're doing that, why not maybe subscribe to my channel? It's pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. New videos coming out every Friday, even though this is coming out on a Saturday. I don't know, TV shows are weird. They mess up my schedule, because, you know, you can't wait a week to post them, because then nobody's going to give a crap about it. I don't know. I'll see how I handle TV. It's probably just going to go up on a random day. But every Friday there is a scheduled video, so you can subscribe and check those out, I guess. Or don't. That's cool, too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? Foggy reminds me of Kirsten Dunst in the Spider-Man movies.